I've changed my mind. There is a war going on here. It's a war against intelligence, education, common sense, and science itself. There is a damn good reason why channels like Fight the Flat Earth are the way they are.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Because Flat Earth is dangerous. One big problem is that flurfers breed. They produce more of their kind by sickeningly indoctrinating their children to believe this crap. Which reminds me, I don't use Amazon, so if anybody does, go give a bad rating to this children's book called Earth is Flat Like a Mat. Ugh.
Hey Kevin, I got a quick question for you. When you were up really high, what's the furthest that you've been able to see, like as far as a city or mountain range or anything that you could recognize after you've been up there for a while?
100 miles?
Oh yeah? Yeah.
Maybe?
Wow.
Like, I mean, it has to be something pretty distinguishable, like mountains.
Yeah.
So, like, you could probably see the Rockies from Kansas.
Wow.
But nearing the border.
So what's so harmful about Flat Earth? What's bad about more people believing this stuff? Well, because space travel is important. It is paramount to our long-term survival as a species. Not only is it more than likely that we're going to or already have fucked the planet up beyond repair, but we have to leave eventually. Our population is growing, and our sun, like every other star, is gradually dying. Our only hope is to continue to explore and master space travel if we're ever going to have humanity live as long as the dinosaurs did, or longer. Here's the thing about our war against the flat Earth. I feel like the major battles are already over. For the last 3 years or so, the heavy hitters like Jeranism, Eric Dubay, Mark Sargent, or Odd Reality have already come out and made their cases. Every single one of them has become a joke. Jaren proved the globe, Eric is running for the hills, Sargent is a known profiteer, and Odd is the definition of jumping to conclusions and being too stupid to realize it. Every debate that's been had between the major globers and flatties have already been had. Red's rhetoric is basically like the Andre the Giant of the Non Sequitur show now.
I went ahead and sent a link in the live chat for the product manual for the Orion Sirius EQG equatorial mount. Please tell me where the word gravity is in it.
Dude, I'm not going to just comment on some document you're just throwing at me. I'll need to look at it.
It tells you how to use the mount. Please tell me where the word gravity is in it.
I will look at that and get back to you on it. Email it to me.
You can't use Control F.
I'm not going to comment. Go ahead.
I'll go ahead and give you the answer. It does.
Oh my God! Wow!
In the video that you are showing right now, between time code 1 minute 8 seconds to 1 minute 20 seconds, we see that coin disappearing underneath your so-called horizon, even though the camera would have to be underneath the water. But we'll go ahead and ignore that glaring problem for now.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! Man, wow! That Kurt Angle, this is what happened during the break. Check this.
Every time the flatties are presented with things they either deny or ignore or don't understand, and then repeat the same old points over and over and over again. You tried this already, guys. Your battering ram does not work. You need something new. Give us something to chew on. Water is level? Yup, but not flat. Curve can't be measured? Yes, it can. Spin can't be measured? Yes, it can. Distance to celestial bodies can't be measured? Yes, they can. Perspective explains everything? None of you even understand what perspective is. Flight paths don't work on a globe? Every single pilot in the world disagrees with you. Hi, Wolfie. At this point, the war is all but won. We have everything and you have nothing. That's both the point of this channel and this video series. Everything we do and see throughout our lives points to the globe. I don't care that flat earthers are too stupid to realize it. The facts don't care about your feelings. Or your YouTube comments. So, what do earthquakes have to do with this? Well, there's a method used to detect the epicenter of an earthquake. If you're unsure, the epicenter is the focus of the earthquake, the point at which two plates have caused the quake. Seismology determines the epicenter using P waves and S waves, which are different kinds of energy waves radiated out by the earthquake. Across the Earth, scientists have deployed numerous seismic detectors, which can determine the distance of the waves from the epicenter. No matter where the epicenter of the quake is, we will always have the exact same distribution of the waves. It will always be the exact same pattern with the exact same shadow zones, caused by the Earth's inner core bending and distorting the P-waves. The simple fact is, there is no other geometric shape that can create this pattern aside from a sphere. On a flat model, if the epicenter was close to an edge of the disk, you would get a different distribution of seismic waves than what we observe. So, as we can conclude, the Earth must be a sphere, and if it is not, every single geologist and seismologist on Earth is lying. Another increasing problem with the Flat Earth conspiracy is the number of people who need to be in on it. Every single day they need to shift the goalpost further and further. It's just another thing that points to the very obvious fact that we live on a spinning globe. I'd like to thank Conspiracy Cats for providing this information on the Non Sequitur Show, and the sad fact is, he provided it while debating a Poe. How unfortunate is that? I close with this moment of the debate.
Yeah, I know. You caught me.
Hey, KRO, did we at least...
Okay, guys. Full disclosure. Steve was right. Steve caught me
You are a Poe
from the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just had to do it. Yeah, I am.
A lot of people
Listen, you weren't, but I'm pretty convinced
you're
you're
cool.
See you over the curve, Space Cowboys. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel, which is Dead Kennedy in Space. Thank you, and I'm out.
Over the next hill, beyond the horizon.
Find your place in space. Space is vast and unexplored. There's a lot of work to do.